A brass plaque was embedded in a mock ceremony at the site of the rally at Sanam Luang Sunday morning, after a night-long vigil by thousands of protesters. It was meant to symbolically revive the spirit of the 1932 Siamese Revolution, which ended the country's system of absolute monarchy. More importantly, the protesters believed that the ritual symbolized the first major victory of their quest against the country's establishment. The fact that they were able to occupy Sanam Luang as their rally site was already considered a triumph in itself. Sanam Luang, which literally means royal ground, is classified as a historical site and has been largely reserved for royal activities. The protesters have renamed it People's Plaza, which they insist is meant to belong to the people. With the Royal Grand Palace in the background, the protesters organized a service that mimicked traditional rituals for solemn occasions. But it's the inscription on the plaque that conveys the serious side of the whole thing. The protesters named the marker Plaque of Khanak Rasadon 2020. Khanak Rasadon, or People's Party, is the name of a group of military and civil leaders who staged a bloodless coup that toppled the government of King Rama VII and ushered in Thailand's first government with a constitutional monarchy. A part of the inscription says, "At this very spot, we the people declare that this country is a possession of the people and not of the monarch." The plaque was meant to symbolically replicate a similar plaque planted by Khanak Rasadon at the Royal Plaza after the revolution, which mysteriously disappeared in 2017. And the new plaque quickly suffered the same fate. It was removed the next morning. Without any doubt, the embedding of the marker was a big show of defiance by the protesters who have been openly challenging the monarchy. The installing of the plaque followed the declaration of the so-called 10-point manifesto by Parit Chiwarak, who is better known by his nickname Penguin. This statement basically calls for a sweeping reform of the monarchy. The demand was later submitted to the Privy Council through a senior police officer by Panasaya Sithijirawattanakul. Both Panasaya and Parit are among the most outspoken critics of the monarchy. The protest leaders attached great significance to the 1932 revolution, which they believe gave birth to Thailand's democracy, but whose spirit was betrayed by later generations of leaders.